Dialogue Society makes an important contribution in Britain today as a Muslim-inspired institution, reaching out to engage with issues that are of importance for all people in British society.
What I've come across in the Dialogue Society, and I think this is what I would like more people to know about, is a very different approach from Islam, a recognition that Islam is about encounter, it is about understanding, it is about dialogue.
I think that what the Dialogue Society is doing is especially valuable in two respects. First of all, after 9/11, there is a need to establish dialogue between the Islamic and other communities, and that is one thing the Dialogue Society do. And secondly, as European, indeed many societies, now have large immigrant communities, I think the Dialogue Society is also addressing itself to intercommunal relationships within societies. And I think those two things are absolutely crucial in the world in which we live, and Dialogue Society address themselves to both of those.
For me, one of the most important things about the Dialogue Society is, in fact, the inspiration that lies behind it. The Dialogue Society itself likes to work in a very quiet and unassuming way, and to do the things that it does because they're the things that people of all goodwill would wish to engage with and respond to. But it is the case that those who initiate and support the Dialogue Society in its foundation are inspired by the teachings of a Muslim religious scholar, Fethullah Gulen, from Turkish origins, and those teachings are, I think, important in the present context that we have in the world today, where there are competing conflicts between different interpretations of religion and religious inheritances, and how those impact on the wider world.
A movement of people who are deeply interested in ideas and deeply interested in spirituality, but who are at their very centre committed to meaningful, warm social interaction between people.
I first came across the Gulen movement because of my interest in non-violence, and it was refreshing to find that there was a group that said you simply cannot be a Muslim and be a terrorist, and you cannot be a terrorist and be a Muslim. This was very important because it meant that we could start arguing with people that said there are extremists out there are Islamic extremists are a threat. This group reminded us that they were not Islamic. They could not be Muslims and be terrorists.
So I think those two things, their efficiency and their openness, are what I would single out about the Dialogue Society and the way they conduct their business.
With the Dialogue Society, you get what it says on the tin. You get dialogue, and their way of staging discussions is exemplary.
One of the important things about Dialogue Society events is the diversity of people who participate in them in terms of the audience discussion group. People from other backgrounds, both religiously and ethnically. And that's an important role that the Society plays in providing a forum for that breadth of engagement with the issues with which it's concerned.